Hello, my name is Robert Ganzamori. I'm a conservation agriculture counselor at Share Screen Africa. We went on a field trip and spoke with various farmers who make their own compost. They shared with us the necessary ingredients for making compost and the benefits they derive from it. Stay tuned.
My name is Iradufasha Josue. I studied crop and animal production in both high school and university. If we cannot obtain compost containing all the necessary nutrients for plant survival, we cannot achieve the desired yield, nor can we sustain ourselves with an adequate food supply. Compost serves various purposes in soil management. As you are aware, climate disasters such as heavy rainfall and excessive sunshine are ordinary. These events can deplete the soil of essential plant nutrients, impeding the cultivation process entirely. The primary contributor to nutrient loss from soil is erosion, particularly prevalent in hilly regions where farmers cultivate their crops. When rain falls, water carries away topsoil, crucial for crop growth. This soil sediment is then deposited into nearby water bodies, adversely affecting productivity in subsequent growing seasons. I am a farmer engaged in both crop production and animal husbandry. In crop production, our primary focus is on growing maize and soybeans. I've come to realize that crop production cannot thrive independently from husbandry practices because crops require compost, easily obtained through animal husbandry. Consequently, I invested in a cow to utilize its manure. Well-fed cows produce ample dung, which when mixed with leftover grass forms a compost pile. As the pile grows, internal heat rises, causing the grass to decompose and produce compost. Organic fertilizer holds greater significance for soil health than inorganic options. It aids in preventing soil erosion by binding soil particles together and enhancing soil structure due to the organic matter it contains. To obtain the compost that I use in my cultivation, the first step is what I mentioned earlier, owning the cow. Secondly, I ensure it is adequately fed. The next step is to produce compost from what the cow has been fed. Sometimes, when I have the capacity, I gather crop residues and place them in the cow shed for the cow to sleep on and deposit its dung. Then I add this dung to the compost pile, which produces good compost. At times when it rains, water flows from the piles or from beside the cow shed where the cow urinates. The urine might flow. I've dug some holes to correct the runoff, and when the holes are filled, I gather the liquid and return it to the piles to maintain the compost quality. After 1 week, the piles are turned to ensure that the upper part also receives the heat necessary to decompose and turn into compost, which results in a noticeable difference compared to when they were initially collected from the cowshed. When the piles have been turned at least 3 times, the compost is ready. The entire process takes about 3 months, after which I have my compost ready. The maize cultivated with organic fertilizer exhibits a vibrant green color, unlike maize grown with inorganic fertilizers, which tends to be reddish yellow. Ideally, every crop farmer should engage in animal husbandry, as these practices complement each other effectively.
Reka mbagezeho noneho uburyo wakoramo ifumbire y'ikirundo iwawe mu buryo bwihuse cyane bukoroheye.
Let me share with you how you can make your own compost from just residues at your home. Firstly, you need to measure where your compost will be. We should have 1.5 meters to 3 meters or 2 meters to 4 meters. Secondly, insert trees on the sides to draw where your compost will be. Thirdly, you lay down sticks that will enable aeration to take place. Fourth,
is to pile up all the materials that will comprise your compost, including dried grass, followed by wet grass, followed by ashes or eggshells if you have them, and then you put on the organic compost that was available. When you get there, without reaching the standard height of 1.5 meter, you add these materials again in the same order as you started with. When you are done with that activity, you bring grasses and cover your pile, and you wait but do an inspection if they are rotting, in which you will be told. We have already seen how you can make your own compost. It's easy and possible. You can also do it. This program is brought to you by Kinvest in partnership with Sharescreen Africa. Thank you for joining us.